Hi guys, this is part 2 of 3 because I think this message is going to go into 3 parts. I taught 2 parts, but it's going to go to 3 parts. So this is part 2 of 3 of how my name is Nicola Harris, was denied social justice by the Attorney General, Miss Letitia James. Part 1, I did explain how I took the letter to the secretariat. They never respond back to me. No calls, nothing. I had to be running. I keep calling, leaving messages, and nobody respond back to me. After I took my time and I wrote a 14-page letter document with my hands, because I didn't want to use a computer because these people were hacking my phone, my laptop, all my devices. Now, this is the letter that I get back after I summoned to speak the head of the secretariat at that point in time when I went back in June. Now, I want to tell you, this is the emblem, this is the letterhead. This is what the letterhead states. It says, Letitia James, Attorney General, State of New York, Office of the Attorney General, and they have Division of Social Justice, Civil Rights Bureau. Yes. Now, the person who sent me the letter, nobody signed it. So this looks like it's an automatic letter come out of the system. It has just sincerely, Civil Rights Bureau. And this is what they printed out and give to me while I was physically there. She said to me that a letter was sent out. I've never received it after 2 months. But this is what the letter states. We have reviewed complaint you submitted to the Office of the Attorney General, OAG, Civil Rights Bureau. I did not send it to the Civil Rights Bureau. I sent it to the Attorney General Office, and they forwarded it to the Civil Rights Bureau. While you may have been subjected to conduct that is unlawful or improper, we are unable to look into this further. So they're saying to me, while I have been subjected to conduct that is unlawful or improper, we are unable to look into this further. That means they're not looking into it. They don't care who I am. It doesn't matter if I'm a human being or not. They're not looking into it. They're not looking into this any further. Then this is what they say. Based on the information provided, there is no specific target engaging in discriminatory practices. Based on the information provided, not sure which information provided, so I'm thinking it's my information I provide, because I submitted a 14-page document and nobody called me back to speak to me about this 14-page document. So if they get any other information, they get it from a third party, and they didn't bring me in to say, listen, we get some information from your third party and we have conducted so much research, and this is the documents and paperwork that we have, that we didn't find nothing of that sort. Nobody called me to speak to me to say, okay, let me talk to you, you have a grievances. Nothing was done. I was totally denied. So they based their judgment, and this letter was done on a third-party information. And the third-party information has to have been the abusers. Has to have been the abusers that gave them this information. And without contacting me, they made a judgment. They made a declaration. And that's how I was denied social justice by the Attorney General Office, Miss Letitia James. I'm going to continue. And specific target engaging discriminatory practices, we are therefore closing this file. They close the file. Should you wish to consult a private attorney, you may obtain attorney referrals from a local bar association. Please note, this is what they're putting their foot down to say, we're out of this. We don't care. We don't want nothing to do with this at the end of the day, and don't come back to us. because we don't care. Please note that the complaint you have filed with the OAG has no effect on any deadlines or statute of limitation that may apply to your claim. None. So there's no deadlines to that. Including, by filing a complaint with the OAG, you have not initiated a lawsuit or a proceeding, nor has the OAG initiated a lawsuit or proceeding on your behalf. So we're not fighting for you. We're not asking anything further. We're not filing a lawsuit on your behalf. We don't care who you are, what pain you go through, what abuse you go through, what torture you go through. We don't care. We will listen to the third parties who are the abusers, and we will take their information and we will come up with a judgment. And therefore, we would allow you to be targeted and suffer more based on what we were told by the third parties. And the third parties are the inflictors. Thank you once again for bringing this matter to our attention. Nobody signed it. It come out like this. So when I took the letter on April 16th to the Attorney General office, a month after, or 29 days after, 4 weeks, I would say, they sent this letter. Nobody called me. Nobody talked to me. Invite me to come to the office to talk. Nothing. But this is what holding them here. While you may have been subjected to conduct that is unlawful or improper, we are unable to look into this further. Based on the information provided, there is no specific target engaging in discriminatory practices. I am the person who wrote. So I am the person who was being discriminated. So why would you say I wasn't being discriminated when I am telling you and I wrote? Ladies and gentlemen, and that is social injustice. That's how people are treated in this time when we have people who basically cannot let go of people from the past. This is what this boils down to. This is basically what this is. You met somebody in the past and you let go of them. And the minute you've done that, because they happen to know people, and you're new to a country and a system, they annihilate you because you walk away. How dare you? And do not try to be successful, because we are going to ensure that we pull our brother from the Attorney General office. We know our mother who is a judge, our father who is a police officer, and the list goes on. And we're going to make sure we destroy your life just because you walk away. Anything else they have said, it's a total lie. But nobody is asking me. All of these declarations and cases and claims is being filed behind my back to keep me one place. But I refuse to stop speaking. Last year, I made a video while I was in the office of the Attorney General. Just as you come in the backyard area, it's like in a little foyer at the back where you can just sit and you can just, like when you come out to have lunch or so, you can sit there. I made a video in that area. And I said, it is time to get justice. These people who have done this and continue to do it must pay, will pay. They have to. I have walked away from these people 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Never look back. Anything they have created is a lie. I don't have a disease. I never hurt anyone. I'm not a felon. I never obstruct law. Never been in a courtroom. If they have said those things, they need to say that to my face. It's a blatant lie. Look out for part 3.